Hello and welcome to Talk a Good Game, and it's the preview for Blackburn Rovers versus West Ham United in the fifth round of the FA Cup, just 90 minutes away from the quarter-final unless there's a replay. I'm Geo from Hammers Chat, and I've got Gonzo and Adam from West Ham World with me tonight. It's a 2 o'clock kick-off on Sunday live on BT Sports. I know nothing about Blackburn, Gonzo knows nothing about Blackburn, but my guest tonight says he's been doing his homework on Blackburn. So Adam, what do you know about the Rovers?
Right, well, they're currently in the bottom half of the Championship. They've got rid of Jordan Rhodes for about £9 million to Middlesbrough, but they've replaced him. They've replaced him with Danny Graham. They got him on loan from Sunderland, but unfortunately he's cup tied. So they got another striker in, and he goes by the name of Tony Watt. And I think Celtic fans, know the name quite well because he's the one that scored the winner against Barcelona in the Champions League. So they do have some firepower. They've got a pretty good squad, and I'd be quite wary, but I'd be very comfortable playing them.
Fantastic. Cheers, Adam. You say me and Gonzo doing any work there. Gonzo, we play Sunderland next week, Big Sam's team. We are also Big Sam's former team, and Blackburn are also Big Sam's former team. There's a massive contrast, and be careful what you wish for with the two clubs. We have obviously gone on to become better, play better football. Blackburn, however, got rid of Allardyce and just went in a complete opposite direction.
Yes, to be fair, West Ham was Allardyce's dream job. He banged on about wanting a Real Madrid job for years and years. It was never going to happen. Actually, West Ham was the first time when he had money to spend. He spent 85 million. Actually, at Blackburn, he had to cut his cloth, and that's what he's good at. If you look at Sam's best signings, whenever he spent money, Jarvis Carroll, he overspent and he wasted it. Actually, it was his best signings, that really gave the best value, or the cheap signings that gave the best value. And that's what he was good at. And at Blackburn, he did that. He fulfilled his remit, and actually the Venky's took over that club and went absolutely mad. It was a silly thing to get rid of him, really.
Yeah, I quite agree with that. I've spoken to a couple of Blackburn fans, and they said that they wanted Allardyce to stay. Adam, we go into this as hot favourites. There's a lot of pressure on us. Do you think this makes Blackburn a bit fearless? They've got nothing to lose. If they get spanked 5-0, they get spanked 5-0. No one's really going to raise an eyebrow at it. Does this make them more dangerous on Sunday?
No, not at all. I think they're more worried about staying in the Championship for survival. Personally, tonight they're playing Fulham, and I think they've gone 1-0 up with Ben Marshall scoring from a penalty. And funny enough, his previous 2 goals in the FA Cup have been from penalties. So they're kind of I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried at all. I think that they're kind of pushing for staying in the Championship, because if they go out of that, it's just going to be a complete catastrophe. And let's say be careful what you wish for, with Sam Allardyce being their former manager, but they didn't replace him with the right guy. They got Steve Keane in, someone internally, and they've just faltered from there. So I'm not too worried about Blackburn, to be quite honest with you.
Well, you said they're in the relegation scrap. They're currently 5 points clear of relegation. They do, however, have 2 games in hand. One of them is being played tonight at Fulham. They were 1-0 up at half-time. They've only lost 2 of their last 7 before tonight. However, 2 of those were FA Cup games against lower opposition. But the only 2 teams to beat them were Hull and Brighton, who are currently 1st and 4th in the Championship. So they have tightened up a bit since Paul Lambert came into Blackburn Rovers. You mentioned, Adam, there about penalties there. Well, Jonathan Moss is the referee on Sunday, and he's the referee I cannot stand. Gonzo will tell you I like my officials. I like to know who the referee is, and I cannot stand Jonathan Moss. We've had him 3 times this season. The first one, we got beat 4-3 by Bournemouth. The second one, we beat Chelsea, and then we beat Villa at home recently as well. He has handed out a red card in our last 4 games he's been in charge of, so don't be surprised there's a red card on Sunday at Ewood Park. Speaking of Ewood Park, we will be live at half-time. Not at Ewood Park, unfortunately. We will be sitting in our armchairs. But instead of listening to the pundits on BT Sport, you can listen to us at Hammers Chat. The links will be on our social media and cladandhugh.info. Gonzo has a Payet t-shirt to give away. Gonzo, quickly tell us about the Payet competition.
Again, you've just got to subscribe to this YouTube channel, which, if you're looking at the picture of me, you can see the picture of the 2 lads down in the bottom corner. There's a black and white symbol. Click on there and subscribe, and you're automatically entered into the competition with a Payet t-shirt, or you can enter it on Claret and Hugh, and also on the forum, which is hammerschat.boards.net.
Fantastic. Well, as you may know, unless you've been hiding under a rock, West Ham fans will be there in their numbers at Ewood Park. I think we're going to have more away fans than home fans. 7,200 is capacity of the stand behind the goal. It's gone. All tickets are sold, and I think there's going to be a few hammers in the home end. Gonzo, does this give us the advantage? Blackburn are at home, but are they really at home?
No, it's going to be a raucous atmosphere. 7,000 Cockney geezers there shouting and screaming. I don't think they stand a chance. And in all honesty, I didn't know they were playing tonight. So if they're away at Fulham, Dave, you know I'm quite big on this, travelling midweek. If they've had to travel down to Fulham and they're coming back, they're concentrating on the league. Midweek game, we haven't had one. I think that's going to play into our hands. But we've got far too much quality for them. So yeah, the fans will be behind the team. Hopefully Lanzini's back. Perhaps you were about to mention that. I don't think they'll be able to live with us.
The only headache that Bilic might have, Gonzo, is the right back. Who do you think he should be playing there on Sunday?
Is Tompkins not back from injury? I mean, he's got to play Tompkins if not, he's going to have to play O'Brien. I mean, he has little or no choice. Having said that, I thought Antonio did quite well when he was moved back there, so perhaps that's an option for him.
Yeah, I think O'Brien's out injured for it. Tompkins has still got another 4 or 5 weeks layoff, and Sam Byram is obviously cup tied. Adam, the one thing fans aren't too keen on is 3 centre midfielders. Kayate will be back, and then he's obviously got Obiang Song Noble. I think we can say he's probably going to play the 3 centre midfielders. Do you agree with that, Adam, or are you hoping he scraps it gung-ho at Blackburn?
To be honest with you, I think you're looking at your right back options. I think the best person to play there would be Kouyaté if he's fit. I know Joe O'Brien and I know James Tompkins ain't fit at all. But I'd play Kouyaté. I'd play Obiang and Noble in the middle because they seem to be doing such a great job at the moment in there. And because you've also got the luxury of having Alex Song coming back into the side. I think we're going to play a really strong squad. And I just have to pick up on you because I've been doing my own work on Blackburn. That Blackburn have only won 3 times at home all season. So, you know, for the amount of fixtures that they have all in the Championship, I can't see them winning. And I think we're going to play a very strong squad and we're going to see this game off.
Gonzo, what do you hope Bilic does at the other end of our squad? Enner Valencia has led the line the last couple of games. Are you hoping he still starts, or do you think Bilic needs to make a change up there?
What am I hoping? I hope he starts with Valencia because that's the only option that's there. I wasn't overly impressed with Emenike when he came on, to be honest with you. I thought he really did very well to miss that opportunity 3 times, and it just looks like Carroll is making a name for himself as an impact sub. There's that stat doing the rounds on Twitter at the moment. He's come off the bench 9 times and affected the scoreline in our favour on 6 of those 9 occasions. So that's probably what I would like to see.
Yeah, well, I think Valencia is perfect for this game, actually. Being from the northern side of the border, I can tell you that their main centre-back, Grant Hanley, is donkey. He's really good in the air. I think he could actually handle Andy Carroll to an extent in the air. He is really, really good in the air. On the deck, he's like Bambi on ice. I'm telling you, just put Enner Valencia against him and hit him with pace. And if there's a red card, I wouldn't be surprised if it's Grant Hanley for hauling him down when he's through and goal or something similar. He is not a good centre back at all, and I think Bilic needs to target Grant Hanley for his pace. Just get it down and just play football. And I think if we do that, we'll be comfortable. Adam said he's confident. I think it's going to be comfortable. Gonzo, are you confident?
Yeah, I mean, from what you both said, Blackburn sound like a load of old rubbish. And if any of their fans are watching this, crikey, they'll probably be grasping for the antidepressants by now because they do sound absolutely useless. I'll be surprised if we don't thump them.
Yeah, well, prediction time in a second, but while you're here, remember and hit the subscribe button. Also, any team news is on clarenthue.info. It'll be up to date as well, so do check that out on the build-up to the game. And come on to our forum, hammerschat.boards.net. Join in with your fellow fans and let us know what you think of the game on Sunday. We'll be back with a review on Sunday night as soon as we can. Also, we might have 2 new shows coming next week on our channel, so make sure you hit the subscribe button. That's right, two new ones. Adam, prediction time. What do you think the score is going to be?
Comfortable 3-0, and Andy Carroll get a goal.
Gonzo, prediction time. What's the score going to be?
Oh, I'll go for 3. If we're naming scorers, I'll go for Payet, and Payet again.
Well, there you go. I'm also going 3-0 as well. I'm not going to name the scorers because I don't want to put the pressure on myself too much. But anyway, that's been Adam from West Ham World. Do check out their website as well for blogs from fans. Myself and Gonzo from Hammers Chat. Thank you very much for joining us, and hopefully we'll be back with the review on Sunday night as Happy Hammers.